Hello, hello. I'm a little pissed off seeing all these actually good animations with good choreography and good movement and all this sort of other shit that just get fucked up by the horrible camera work that these animations always have in the Moon Animator Discord server, or at least whatever Roblox animators or whatever the fuck just keeps doing. So I want to pick it apart a bit. We'll start with this one. I ended up picking this today. This is actually a good animation. We'll look through the whole thing. I'm sorry about this little bar and everything. We'll maximize it real quick. See, great animation, super nice movement. Everything looks great, right? So, uh, so for the most part, I'm 9 times out of 10 sure that you couldn't tell what the fuck was going on a single moment. Like, look at this. Look at this. We're starting off, right? Close shot. This is fine. Now we zoom in to her face, and then we end up getting her cutting this fucking random creature. Except the thing is that we can't even see where he's being cut. We don't see like look at this. This is even worse. Look at that. We're supposed to just know exactly where they ended up like cutting this guy. Like we're supposed to see. You want to see the movement. You want to see every little bit of what's happening. Like the audience has to know exactly what's going down. If you're trying to cut a motherfucker, I got to be able to know like what's happening. You can't tell what's happening with a fucking camera angle like this. This angle's not even that bad actually. You just move it to the right. Zoom it out a little bit. Why is the camera so goddamn close? And then if you notice, they'll disappear when they die, of course. So, one, two, that's three. We don't see them disappear. We know that they died because we see these little things right here. So imagine if they did a different camera angle. So imagine if they did a different camera angle where we have this woman, maybe further to the middle, less of a close up, and we get to see the three enemies that she just killed scattered about, all dying like in order, and we see it happen. Because not only would that look way fucking cooler, it's way easier to tell what's happening. Because let's go through this whole sequence again. Let's go through it. Like you can't even fucking tell what's going on. Because we get these little close-ups where we barely get them on camera a single time. And we could have had that guy on camera, for a little bit longer, but he's just going to get off screen. Or not even off screen, just fucking, like, even worse, just dying behind her. So then we have this. And like I said, this is an interesting shot. I don't mind, like, the close-up with the blade. That's pretty cool. This guy standing here, that's also pretty cool. But look what she does next. You don't even see her hit him. How the... That, you can't let your audience just assume that this is going down. You can't let your audience just assume that, hey, like, obviously they know that they hit her, but that's not fucking satisfying at all. Let me see it happen. Let me see the motherfucker, like, get slashed, bro. Okay, so then here's this thing as well. Here, look at this. They get cut. We don't see it because we can't see the angle. We can't see the angle at which they cut. We know what angle that they did hit him. But how can you really tell, though, when it's going, like, a million miles a second and we have... And this is even worse. Just look at this. What is going on? What is happening here? So, I actually just figured out just now. She's sliding under his legs. Let's go, like, really quick. Even with that context, you can't... How the fuck? How are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? It's so goddamn... The camera's so goddamn close. It's so fucking close to the guy. Look at this. And then they move to the right. I guess that's fine. It looks okay. The movement's great. Just, like... But this would be way better. This is literally getting, like, hindered by the shitty camera work. Because you can't fucking tell what's happening. Because the fucking camera's way too goddamn close. Look at that. Like, how are you supposed to know what's happening? I just don't get it. Please do better. This here is a bit of a second example that I have, But this one pissed me off almost even more, to be honest, because you just watch. That was perfectly readable, right? That was more readable, honestly, than the other animation. But look at this. So this is fine. If it's starting like this, I don't really care. So comes in straight from behind the camera, and we just have no idea what he hit him with because the camera didn't really change or give us any slightly different angle. Okay, so it looks like he's pushing in like some stumbling elbow or some shit, but no, he's hitting him with a gut punch. But you just don't really know that because he moves him so fucking fast and at a weird angle, so you'll just never know. So then here punches him in the face, right? But like that's such good camera work, right? That's such a good idea, right? You know, having a character punch a dude in the face and just zooming it in to his fucking face for like no reason. Cause that just is what you should do, right? That's just the best thing. So then you see he's charging up an uppercut. We're just breaking the 180-degree rule by now. So we're just gonna do that. And we don't even see him get hit. We don't see the hit at all. Like, we literally, like, you don't see the fucking shot at all. And it's here, look at this again. It's literally the same shit. He's changing the fucking, he's literally changing the camera, the exact frame that a character gets hit. Don't do that. I mean, you can, I guess in a way, but not like this. Not like this. Don't do this. How are you, like, obviously you know that he's like, okay, so look, see, we managed to pause on the perfect frame. You must have animated this like 60 FPS or something like that. There's just no way that we could have known. Like, the amount of frames is so little, you'll never know. Like, you just won't. And then we get this. We get a little camera angle like this. Does he get close to the ground? Well, no, we don't really tell that we can't really tell he's close to the ground. So imagine how cooler it would have been if we actually saw him falling down in this angle and with this guy punching him like this. That would have been way cooler, right? But we can't have that. Because fuck you, I guess. I don't know. And then he just flies away. This is not really a camera angle thing for this one, but mostly just the fact that he just instantly disappears. Like, that's dog shit. This is bad. Movement good. Everything's fine. Except for the camera. The camera ruins everything, as always. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Alright, yeah. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Camera angle not too bad. Everything's fine. And now it's fucked. It sucks again. Cool choreography, though. Of course, you know, obviously it's slowed down by its horrible camera. So, let's pick apart what happened here. So, we got this guy, right? We know he's about to get fucked up by this chainsaw man. New camera angle. So, one, this dude is just like, well, okay, his arm's clipping in his leg. I kind of just realized that. But also, he's already posed like he's already hit. You know, this dude, like, in the back, you know, like, right when we get to this camera angle. And to make matters worse, this dude's literally just, like, right behind him. And we don't fucking see what happened to him at all. It looks like, my assumption, he got beheaded or some shit. But how the fuck are we supposed to know that? Because he just gets completely blocked. Look at that. This would have been fixed if we could have kept this camera angle, but it would have been fixed if we just moved this dude to the side or something like that, to the right or whatever. Had this motherfucker, like, you know, when the camera changed to this angle, then we see him, the chainsaw guy, cut this dude's fucking face off. But even then, I don't even know if he actually cut his head off or what he did to him, because I can't fucking see it because of the fucking camera. Okay, now look at this. Camera angle changes at a ridiculous rate. I'm pretty sure this guy's trying to go for a one-shot kind of scene. And that's fine. But you gotta do it right. This is not right. changing the camera angle like a million times. It looks like we're clipping in. I think we're clipping into the models. Either that or he's fucking the posing up. So you can't tell at all that he's doing like some weird like spinning thrust kick or some shit. Then this just happens. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know what's going on. Not too bad of a camera angle if these guys weren't about to do something. Take a look. You're just supposed to know that they were supposed to do that. Of course, you see them right there, but you can't. But the audience is going to be confused when you just have a motherfucker show up like this on the side, when you can barely even see them in the first place. If they had kept the camera angle similar to this, but maybe behind his shoulder, you know, where you can see most of his body and the other people next to him about to do something, then at that point, I think it would be probably be fine. So, he blocks that, I think. This is alright. Because we can see it. And then it goes back to sucking again. So just push the camera super goddamn close. If this was a one-off thing, him kicking this motherfucker wouldn't have been that bad if it was super close. But just because of the fact that this guy's tackling him, now it kind of sucks. So that's nice. Because now it's really close. We have no idea that this guy's even showing up. He's just there. Uppercut that we can barely see. I'm going to blame the camera angle too much. I think it's just like, and we're clipping into his arm now. That's nice. Cool choreography here. Nice little dodge. So you can barely fucking tell what's happening here. Why? Because you can't even fucking see. You can't even barely see what's going on because you're so fucking close. This is a cool idea, right? This is actually cool. But you know what stops it from being actually like as cool as it could possibly be? The fact that the camera angle is so goddamn close to the whole thing. Maybe if we had seen the camera a little bit more, like we're literally clipping in. We're clipping into the model. Look how fucking close it is. We're clipping into the fucking model. His model, dude. Alright, that's a choreography issue. Just dodging that like while barely moving. Should probably exaggerate that more, but this would have been cool, right? If we could actually see the full hit that, you know, happened. Big hits like this are cool in a fight scene when you see the stunt behind it. When a motherfucker punches a dude so hard, you want to see the oomph, you know, like in that punch. You want to see the guy get reeled back, but we don't get any of that because the fucking camera swaps right over here almost immediately. And it's not the worst camera angle, too. This whole entire sequence would be perfectly fine if we could fucking see what's going on. Yeah, left punch right there, right? Let's see. How could we tell? Well, one, we can tell by this posing, but two, you can't even see the fucking left arm. You can't see the left arm at all. You can't see the left arm that's about to punch this motherfucker. The limb that's being used to punch this guy is completely out of view until the last second. Just don't stop doing that. This is the best sequence right here. And it ended right there. Look at that. That was the best part. I wonder why. You know, I really wonder why. Just, you know, because, probably because I can actually see the fucking characters. And I can see, you know, more than like 2 inches of this guy's shoulder. You know? That's probably why. Same little thing here. We barely see this guy. We see him get reeled back, but we can't even barely fucking see it. Imagine if he kept the camera angle, like, I don't know if whoever made this sees this video or not. Try keeping the angle right here. Keeping it right there. You know, not right here. I'm sorry. Try keeping the angle like this and zoom out a little bit so we can see the guy to his left do something. And just zoom it out. Just zoom the fucking thing out, man. Look at all this. Just look. Like this is legitimately cool. Like this is actually fucking cool. Like I dig this like a motherfucker. But you know what stopped me from digging it to its fullest potential? The camera. The fucking camera. Every time. Please learn from this.